Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Welcome to episode 3 of the new player experience. And something cool happened. So as you can see, I've got the GeForce experience. I got Shadowplay finally, and it's such a good thing to have, especially for a content creator. As you can see, was just killing some mobs up, trying to make sure that I was just trying to farm for being able to wear T3 leather stuff, as well as a little bit extra silver, because I was actually planning my move to Thetford and Carleon soon. And as you can see, I nuked down this final mob, and with it, a bag and a tome of insight. So I could very much choose to use this, or I could use it as my opportunity to actually push through and use it to, or sell it for a decent amount of money, and use it to actually push forward being able to buy gear, which gets me into the later content a lot quicker. And that's kind of the goal, ultimately. So, like I said, I could definitely use it. I haven't even got the gear right now to use it on that I would get the best, well, I would get the fame on the stuff that I want it on, so probably not going to bother too much. The chances of me getting this, so low. So low. So in this video, my goal is to finish this off, so about another 250 fame, and then I'm going to go and pick up everything that I was going to take with me from the town into Thetford, and then into Carleon we go. Obviously, going to be quite a scary run, if I'm honest. Not looking forward to running to Carleon with a Tome of Insight in my bags, just because I'm a very easy kill if a single ganker decided that I was going to die. So yeah, not particularly excited on making this run, but we'll see what happens from it. Honestly, this has been a super fun thing to do. Like, you don't even think about some things. I mean, as an example, I started, as you guys remember, episode 1, maybe episode 2, I got the helmet, the boots, cloth, and then the chest. No, sorry, I got the chest leather and helmet and boot. Sorry, this is really confusing. But the chest cloth and helmet and boots leather. But obviously, you only get fame for the chest onto tier 2. So I had to actually go and get a leather chest to level this up, and we've just got it there. So I'm going to run back to town now. We're going to go and pick up all of our resources, and then we're going to make the run to Carleon, which I'm not really excited about, honestly. So the route we're going to be taking, because I have actually thought about this route just a little bit, I'm going to be running Chillhag, Thetford, Willowside, and then I'm actually going to go into Camlan and into Maleg Crevasse, and then into the Underway. And the reason for that is Camlan's quite a populated zone. Honestly, it's the highest fame source in the Royal Zones, and actually one of the highest fame sources in the game. It's very good fame. But the problem is, obviously, it's going to be quite contested. If I run around the outside, though, I should be able to skip a lot of the players. And as long as I don't go into the PvP area, if I go into the PvP area and someone catches me, it's game over. I'm definitely done for. But I'm going to try and skip past everything, skip past the mobs, and just see how it goes. Honestly, it might be a really brave but stupid move, but we'll find out very shortly. I am doing this all on the back of my donkey. So just to catch up on what's happened since last episode, we've effectively finished the tutorial, which was get T3 Reaver, was get 150 silver from Heretics, buy a horse token, which gets you a donkey, and then get T3 Reaver. And once you get T3 Reaver, you get 2 Royal Sigils at T4. So again, I was planning on selling them, so I was going to go to Carleon quite soon anyway, sell off all the T2 resources, as well as the Royal Sigil. Now that I've got the book as well, I'm going to be selling that off. The fact that I've got it, I just can't actually get over that luck. That's why I felt like I needed the clip there, just to kind of not prove it, but kind of prove it. So I've been picking up eggs as well. I've been told eggs are around 150 silver per egg at the moment in Carleon, which doesn't seem like much, but honestly, that's quite a decent price. You can probably get, I mean, even the 2.5k it's going to get me from this is not anything to be sniffed at. I'm quite desperate for money, even with the 150k that a Tome of Insight should get me. It still doesn't solve all of my money issues. It just helps them. So definitely trying to be a little bit considerate. I am actually lagging a little bit at the moment because I've got a video uploading. So yeah. Looking forward to that to play nature rather than bow. Although I say that, I'm not looking forward to having to try and kill things as T3 nature. It's going to be a little bit awkward, I think. Have actually just got a follow, so I'm just my alerts are off. It shouldn't be making noise. I apologise if you did hear that, although you might not be able to actually. It's normally silver. The silver's into the tree. Okay. So again, every egg thing I see I'm picking up just because they're very low weight anyway, and the fact that they are selling for like 150 to 170 silver. Even that was like another 500 silver. I mean, let's look at this one here. T3 eggs takes what four shots to kill. We get 3 eggs, so 450 silver, and then another 22.5, so like 500 silver from that. It's really easy considering I only have 1,000. And this is what I'm going to say to all new players playing this game. At the start, you just need silver. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy everything else in Albion. And it's quite important, honestly. People really underestimate how much you can't do without a little bit of money behind you. So definitely get out there. Any way you can make money, take advantage of events like these. The winter event of the snowballs, where a lot less snowballs, a lot less price, but still you can take advantage of things like that. So we are actually going to check here how much the tome would sell for. So I can actually sell it for 135 right now here, or I can get to Carlion and probably get like 145. How much are they selling for? So they're selling for like 111. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sell off everything here. So again, we're going to make ourselves a nice 40k profit just off doing that. We are going to sell that off as well. So I'm up to 175k. I'm just going to sell off all resources here. Not even going to bother repairing any of this, honestly. My goal is to get to Carlion and be able to buy myself a full set of gear. Probably going to sell them, repair and sell the mule, honestly though. So I might be able to get a couple of K for that. So I don't even know where the repair station is in this. So we'll see. Most people, most new players anyway, your first experience into the game, this would be your first major city or one of the first major cities. Yeah, there's not really much to do here, honestly. You definitely want to be focusing on getting to Carlion as quick as you can. Helps if I'm not on my mule. 1.6k. We're just going to sell it for a quick sell, and we're going to fast travel to Carlion. Now, you can't fast travel to Carlion, obviously, with gear on, which is why I've just kind of sold everything there. What I could have maybe done is travel to the other city, see if I could sell the tome for more, but it does cost you to fast travel with things. So we're here. We're in Carlion. We've made the grand journey. It was very easy. Wasn't really planning on doing it this way, but honestly, hey, it works. So my goal now is to go and get myself a full set of tier 3 gear and a full set of tier 4 gear and go from there. So let's have a look at tier 3. That's what I'm looking for. Very helpful when I know what I'm looking for. For the extra 80 silver, another 20 item power isn't going to make a difference. Oh, don't want to do that. I'm actually lagging a lot right now. Cloth armor, again, just get the cheapest one possible. There's no point looking for the more expensive ones. And leather shoes is Merc. So 750 gets me a pair of these. Then go to magic, and we want to look for the nature stuffs. So 2.6k, quite expensive, actually. But we've got that there. I'm going to go offhand to the torch. And we're good. So we've bought ourselves a full set of T3 gear, which allows us to fame everything up. So let's settle the skills quickly. .22 magic damage per second. This is going to be difficult, I think, to kill things to start off with. But hey, it's what we signed up for, right? We're going to buy ourselves a cape because I feel like that part is going to be very important. And then we are going to buy ourselves another mule. Oh my god, how much? So what's the cheapest mount I can get that I can actually use? Can I get any of these? No, they're super expensive. I guess a mule is the best thing I can do, really, and it's 12k. That's super expensive, actually. But yeah, I don't want to do that, but I am gonna. Right, we're then gonna look for. So this is the advantage of getting a little bit lucky early with that tome. I'm actually gonna buy now a decent set of gear. So let's look for nature. So 17 or 18k. That already gets up to 60 odd k, and yeah, but it gets very silly very quickly. So let's find that nature stuff again, and we will chase that. Again, so now we're going to want the Mistcaller, 40k. Let's see if there's anything cheaper. There's not, so unfortunately we are going to have to buy that one. Let's actually see what other torches, what else can we run? Leering Cane and Crypt Candle. How much are Crypt Candles? Just out of interest. 200k. Honestly, that might be a good investment just to speed up killing things eventually. But we are going to go with the Mistcaller for a little bit of Spec early on. In fact, no, we're not. We're going to stick with Torch. It doesn't give me what I need early, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. I can get ones later on for Fame a lot easier. And it does give me actually more damage. So the boots then, leather shoes. We want to actually find the assassin boots. So 5k, but there is actually, so there's a pair there for another 1,000 silver. I can get an excellent pair. Probably just going to run that honestly. And then the hood, we want mercenary hood. So again, let's check around the same sort of silver range. 2.2, 10k, not worth it. So let's get the cheap one. And then armor. So this is actually where I'm tempted to spend a little bit more. And we are going to go for the druid robe as well. So for 26k, which is quite a bit, we're going to get a really nice robe. And that should be everything, honestly. What I am going to do as well, and this is again a nice little trick for people, I'm actually going to get some poison pots. If I can spell poison pots. Oh my god, I spelled that wrong so many times. So I'm only going to go with 40, which is again still a quarter of my money. But 40 will allow me to kill mobs a lot quicker, will allow me to get to the next sort of levels a lot quicker, and make everything just a little bit more smoother early on. Once I get to T4, I should be able to kill mobs pretty quickly, especially with the Druid Robe. So I'm feeling pretty confident at that point. Make sure we go and bank all of this first. And let's go and kill our first mob in the Blackzone, shall we? So I've got a couple of different options as to where I can go. I can either go Mercia, of which probably the best place is Flint Slice, but it doesn't have too many T4 mobs, as much as it does have a load of T4 mobs actually, but T4, T5, and I think it is just T4 and T5. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to Boost Cliff, which is somewhere I've been going a lot more recently. I've been trying to level up something really quickly. Just you literally go and sit, and I'll show you on where the map I'm about to run. I'm going to go sit over in this corner, and you can just sit there nice and chilled. So the fact there's another player there in what looks to be ganking gear doesn't give me all too much hope, and he is running back around to me. If he stays, we will zone back through. So he's disappeared. So good tip for people, make sure you target them, and as you sort of run away, you can, as they run away, they'll de-target, and it's a pretty good, obviously, indicator that they've moved far enough away. So let's actually start killing these. Now, obviously, nature, not the ideal solo weapon to start off with. Actually gets very nice later on. And we'll show you some nice tricks for that later on, but right now it's not ideal. Can pull a load of mobs at the same time though, and I actually poison potted the wrong mob there. That's unfortunate. But look at this fame. We were getting like 40 a mob before. We're now getting 100 plus. We're getting 100 plus silver as well. And you can just see that it starts to snowball a little bit now, which is nice. Going to stick to trying to hit T3 and T4 mobs. The bears in here are T5. But roaming mobs are honestly just the best thing in the world. So we're going to stick to trying to kill roaming mobs as I find them. They're in quite nice packs at the moment, so they're both thieves. So what I'm going to do is try and pull them all together. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it without... There we go. So they're all stacked together now, which means I can apply poison to all of them at the same time. It means I can just keep myself healed and throw a poison every now and again. Again, you just auto-attack ones down whenever. And yeah, so let's use our first E, and look at that healing. Big healing. So guys, 15-minute video, probably going to stop it anytime now. Thank you guys for watching again. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We've kind of made it through the early stage. We're now in the black zone while we're only in T3 gear. We've got a decent amount of silver. We'll still kill them eggs because, screw the eggs. Mainly because actually a lot of people don't want to do these events. I apologise for that, my phone just went off. But a lot of people don't want to do the events, which means you can actually just go and take advantage of that by buying the event stuff and selling it to people for a decent price. So definitely something to be sort of aware of. But our damage is actually pretty legit right now. We're doing a fair bit, and you see that torch doing work with our auto attacks as well. So guys, hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and catch you later. See you in the next video. Goodbye.